When you're playing on the starting five, you don't want to let the other guys down, you want to contribute. But when it's just you out there playing individually or as a medalist, it's just me.
The sixth man on a five-man squad. Texas junior walk-on Brax McCarthy was something of an afterthought as he stood on the third hole of only his second collegiate tournament. He was on the fairway, 60 yards from the pin.
It was weird. It kind of crossed my mind. I said, what if I hold this out? So I hit the shot, and it looked pretty good, and then hit the front of the green, bounced up, and it was hop and bop. It went in, and my dad was over in the rough, and he just yelled, "Oh!" When I birdied the next hole, I was thinking, 3 under through 4, it's a pretty good start.
When I finished the round, he was just making the turn after 9, and he was 5 under after 9 and leading at that point already. So I was like a little surprised, obviously.
McCarthy shot a 5 under 67 on day 1 of 3 and had a one-shot lead on the field. He woke up Saturday morning having outplayed his 5 teammates, 3 of whom were defending national champions. He shot a 3 under 69 on day 2.
I played great the second day, and I only caught up with him 1 or 2 shots. I'm like, wow, this guy's the real deal right now. He's the man to get.
Get back in the car, and I checked the leaderboard on my phone. I'm like, wow, oh my gosh, I'm still in the lead. I'm representing Texas. I mean, this is great. I can't screw up.
That says something. 1 day, maybe. 2 days, that's a little different.
If you were to tell me that I'd be where I was this weekend, this summer, I'd be like, get out of here. It's not going to happen.
That's because this past summer, Brax McCarthy was not playing competitive golf. In fact, he hadn't played on a team since his senior year at Fort Worth's Arlington Heights High in 2010. As a high school senior with no scholarship offers, his golf future was unknown.
What was the first contact you ever had with Coach Fields?
I was at Costco with my mom. Never forget it. Called Coach Fields. I don't know why I called him from Costco. But called him up, said, "Hey, Coach, Brax McCarthy." And he's like, "Who?"
Coach John Fields set up an unofficial visit, but did not have a scholarship to offer. He told McCarthy if he did something big, like win a state title or qualify for the U.S. Amateur, he'd consider taking him as a walk-on.
I didn't win state, came close, didn't do it, but didn't really get that win. So I just said, well, all right, didn't work out. Nothing's wrong with going to Texas, just as a student.
Obviously, we've got a very good team here, and our walk-on situation is such that you need to qualify for the U.S. Amateur, and if we have a spot, we'll give that person an opportunity for a year, and then we'll reevaluate. Haven't had anybody be able to do that.
McCarthy says he emailed Coach Fields occasionally during his first 2 years on campus to let him know he was still working on his game. In August, 2 weeks before the start of his junior year, McCarthy's phone rang.
I hear the voicemail. So I get up and walk into my brother's room. I said, "Coach Fields just called me. Calm down, calm down."
With the departure of Dylan for Kelly and Jordan Spieth, we had a spot available. I knew he had been playing fairly well. Well, I called him up and I said, "Brax, oddly enough, we've got a spot available this year. Here's the parameters. Would you think about coming on our golf team?" And he basically said, "When and where, Coach?" "Yes, yes, sir." What he's proved to do is bring his game with him.
And so, 6 months later, after 36 holes at the Bayou City Classic, McCarthy found himself atop the leaderboard with 1 round to go.
So how were you feeling before going into Sunday's round?
Pretty nervous. Sleeping with the lead isn't something that I'm not used to that.
For him, it was probably one of the first times he's in that position. I mean, he's leading going to the last round, and it's never easy. I mean, most of us have been there, and we know how it is. It's not easy to hold on to that lead.
McCarthy bogeyed his first hole on Sunday, on the way to a 5 over 77. He lost his lead, but finished tied for 6th place.
I was not disappointed for him. I was not upset with him. I was more excited for him that he just got his first top 10 in college golf.
It's almost reassuring that I've been here before. I know that I can compete. It's a field of fire.
I think he's going to contribute. I think he's going to play for us. To be quite honest with you, it's like a gift. That's how I feel. You have to respect that when you get a gift from somebody. And that's the way I feel about Brax. So we're going to do everything we can to help him to stay grounded and to keep going. But it is amazing.